everyone, sorry for the delay in videos. There were a few different ones that I wanted to try and put out this week and I got a little bit distracted. You can blame Lazy Dragon for that. For those of you in the Discord for Mystic Constant will definitely have seen him around. He's putting together the Lazy Tweak team and asked me to be involved there, so there's been a lot of chat. He can talk a lot, so can I. So we've been starting to put lots of different guides and things together, which hopefully will be out in the next few weeks. But one thing we did want to look at, and he's told you all that we are investigating, is the Relic Wars. We know that that was released a few updates ago and that they were going to test in some kingdoms and then roll them out. We found out that they've had it in Kingdom 32 since the end of October, and just this week they are about to go into their 4th cycle. So we've both hopped over here to have a closer look at it for you so that we can get some information out before it gets rolled out. So let's go have a closer look. Let's start with how we get into the event. So we've all noticed these 4 buildings that appeared roughly about a month ago now, and we all wondered what they were for. We were guessing the Relic Wars, but when you click on them, you can't do much. We know there is the Seamaster's Temple, the Sky Garden, the Tempest Altar, and the Forbidden Zone. What you might not have noticed, there are actually 8 others around the map, but they're a little bit more obscure, so unless you happen to random nearby them, you won't have come across them. And these are pirate outposts. So these are like smaller versions of the other 4. The pirate outposts are actually called relics, and the 4 that a lot of us have seen are the advanced relics. They are treated slightly different, with different benefits, so you need to be aware of the 2 types. If we click on them, which we've not been able to do before, you can see that there are 2 options. There is the Hall of Glory and there is the Relic War. If we go to the Hall of Glory first, you can see the 4 advanced relics there on the left, and you can see who's managed to hold them, occupy them each time. You can see the alliance and the lead person, which I am guessing, and I will find out in a few days, that will be the last person to go in, I would guess, or it'll be the garrison leader. Click through, you can see each one, nice and easy. If you click switch relic, it will take you to the pirate outposts, which are the relic ones. The other thing we could click on was the Relic War. Click on there, and this takes you into the Relic War page, which we will have a closer look at in a minute. I just want to show you the other way to get there if you're not able to find one of the outposts or advanced relics. You'll notice at the top right there is a little new option called the Gameplay Center. If I click on there, that also takes you in. Now we're in the Relic Wars screen. I thought we'd start with a very quick overview of the event, and then I'll go into some of the finer details of each part. If we use the little information button up here, it will tell you all your instructions for it. There is a lot, as you can see, so I'll be doing it in little bits. As you know, there are 4 advanced relics and 8 regular relics, meaning there are 12 in total to fight for. You can only fight for 2 of them, 1 advanced and 1 regular on each session. It is an event that your alliance must register for. It is an alliance only event. If you do not register within the registration stage time frame, then you will not be able to take part. This is different to Crunch, where you're put in automatically. So make sure you're in an active alliance with active R4s, active R5 obviously, so that you can be having a go at these. To win your relic, is what you call owning it. It will be determined by the points that your alliance scores compared with the points that the alliance you're fighting against score. Your rewards will come at the end, and it says that they vary from relic to relic for the advanced relics. That also includes the buffs that you can get. So at the moment, the ones that I've seen have had construction buffs and they've had troop damage buffs, and the percentages vary depending which one you hold. What I would like to say is it's quite similar to some events that I've seen in State of Survival and in King of Avalon, and I believe it's similar to some in Guns of Glory. In State of Survival, for those that have played that, it's very similar to your facilities and your bunkers. The ones where you have to register for them, choose a time slot, you can only select so many, 2, 3 alliances all put in for that time, and you all compete to win it, and then obviously you'll get some rewards. King of Avalon is very similar to when you're in sort of Dominion and you're making your towers and you're reaching for those level 1, 2, 3, 4 castles, and you have to fight to win those castles, and then you would get buffs for your alliance. It's a sort of mix between both of them two events. King of Avalon, you don't have to register or choose a time for, but the concept of what you're fighting for is similar. State of Survival, you have to do the whole registration thing. So this part is going to be all about the registering side of it. So a lot of this is actually more for your R4s and your R5. You'll notice at the top right of the screen where it says registration open. This is where you can see which stage of the event you are in. So at the moment it's at the first dot because we're in the registration stage. The next stage would be the preparation stage. You've then got the battle stage, and then you've got the ownership stage. They all last for a different period of time, depending on how old your kingdom is and what other events that you have going on around at the same time. One of the reasons that they have done that, according to the info, is to make it easier for people to play, that they don't have loads of events going on continuously. So the registration stage is usually 2 days long, unless you are in a brand new kingdom with this event, in which case the idea is it will be for 3 days. In those 2 days, that is when your R4 or your R5 have to choose which 2 relics you would like to fight for. So you can choose 1 advanced relic and 1 normal relic. As you can see, I've already picked 2, but I will show you how you pick them in a minute. When you pick them, it will show you in the information the coordinates so that you can get there quite quick. You can just click on them and it should take you straight there, as you can see, so they'll be easy to find. Let's head our way back again. And it will also show you the current battle time for that relic. In the registration stage, that time isn't actually confirmed, so it looks like it just picks the first time you choose. I will go into times in a minute. Also, at the side, you can see there's a little A on this one, a little B on this one. That's showing the level of rewards at the relic that you're fighting for. So how can you choose them? If you click on the actual relic, it will take you to the relic map. The other way to get there is clicking on the rewards one, and you can also get there by clicking on this choose relics, I think it actually said. Now it obviously says check relic because I've already picked some, but you'll get the map of all the relics. At the very bottom left, you can see where it says select relic. Before you've chosen, these will be black with little red dots. Once you've chosen, it fills it in. So I've already chosen a pirate one, but I can actually change it if I wish to. I do that by clicking on the relic I would like. Click on select over here at the bottom right, and it will give me the option to choose up to 3 battle times. These are the preferred times for your alliance to fight. You don't get to choose your time, you give the system 3 to choose from. Other alliance will choose their preferred 3 battle times to fight for the same relic as you. And the system will decide which one was the most popular based on everyone who signed up for it, and choose a time based on that. So in my case, because of where I live, I'm going to choose the UTC 12, 4 and 8, because the others are either too early, too late, or in the middle of the night. Click confirm. Because I'm changing it, it will confirm I want to change. And as you can see, it's now swapped over. The picture will look the same at the bottom left. But you can also see here there are 3 times at the bottom. These are the 3 that I have chosen. I would guess once it's been chosen and confirmed, you will just see the fight time there. Just a little thing that I actually quite like that Mr. Continent are obviously doing. There's always a lot of confusion between people converting between UTC and their own time. If you click on the little button, the little clock button just here, it will change between your time and the UTC time. Unfortunately, I am in UTC time, so it looks exactly the same. But I have had it checked with Lazy Dragon, and it does change between your time and the UTC. So that'll help a lot of your alliance with their calculations, I would guess. If you then want to go change or choose your next relic, you can change. So I'm now on the advanced ones. And again, if I wanted to go for this one, click select, choose my times again, and confirm. One thing to be aware of, if you pick the same times, you could find that you're fighting for an advanced relic and a normal relic at exactly the same time if they both happen to come up that way. So you might need 2 teams going out, or you might need to work out how you can send one march one way, one march the other way. So there's lots of different tactics and strategy involved in this. I think that is everything for the registration side and how you register. Once you've done, you just have to wait for the 2 days, and then you will enter the preparation and the battleship stages. As the information on Relic Wars actually is quite a large topic and goes on for a bit, and I don't really want to bore you all to death, I thought this would be a really good place to stop, a sort of part 1. And I will release a part 2 video hopefully in the next couple of days as I put together the preparation stages and maybe the battle stages. I'll see how long the video is looking. So if you like this video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all again soon.